Hey, we gotta talk about this. Come here. If there are many things that I love, the Halo series falls into this category, right? I first played the game on the first original Xbox, for those of you who know, many years ago, right? I've read some of the books. I know some of the lore. Not to a full extent, but yeah. Paramount Plus released the Halo series, okay? Detailing the story of none other than what you see right here before you, Master Chief. I watched the first 2 episodes, okay? I don't know much about the cast, the directing, visuals, and all this other stuff, okay? Overall concept, nailed it. Character design, the acting of the characters, the iconic character of Master Chief, nailed it. Story-wise, I'm not so sure, okay? The overall tone of this story is, I really don't know how to feel about this. It's the fact that it's painted in a way that makes the UNSC almost look like the bad people in a sense. Really? But then again, this is a time of war for humanity. Obviously, with every government, there's always going to be opposition, people who oppose it, who want freedom, this, that, and the third. Okay? But now, humanity's been fighting the Covenant, a new race that does not negotiate, will not form peace talks, will just annihilate any and all traces of humanity, no matter what planet they're on. As I said, the story is painted in a weird kind of way. Someone once told me this: when you look at a series, right, by the 3rd episode, it'll usually dictate where the setting of the story is going to go for the rest of the series. Okay. So far, I've only had 2 episodes. The next thing I want to talk about is the overall representation of the Spartan program. For those of you who know, the Spartan program was created by Dr. Catherine Halsey to form humanity a weapon to fight against the Covenant, because normal tactics wouldn't work. Tactics that we have used since the dawning of World War II. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna go that far. Yeah. That, for everyone who knows, the Spartans, they were deemed the great guys, but the way that they were made was almost in the form of genocide, a war crime, because Halsey kidnapped a bunch of kids, swapped them with clones, and augmented them from a very young age. Yes, some of them did survive, some of them not so much, because they were bred and indoctrinated to only do one thing: to fight, to win, to kill, nothing else. They were treated as hardware, not people. Military assets, okay, derived from all emotion, augmented with a bunch of shit inside their bodies to make them faster, stronger, smarter. But at the end, life has a way of working in a weird way, to the point where some of them went batshit crazy and sociopathic. The way this series is talking about it showcases that in a very good way. Especially for Master Chief John Sierra 117. As we both know, John is the iconic, or Master Chief is the iconic character of the Halo universe. The poster boy, the war hero, this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, John rarely spoke about his emotions. He rarely talked about himself. In the books, it might be different. I haven't read mostly all of them. I've maybe read 2, maybe 3 of them, and that's about it. But in this series, it showcases John's emotions, trying to struggle and understand who he is, why he's a Spartan, feeling all these emotions he's never felt before. Because they're all new to him, because he's been so indoctrinated and so ingrained to be a soldier, and that's all he knows. We see the other Spartans. We see Silver Team. We see Spartan Vanek, Kai, Riz. We see the other iconic Spartans, Soren, and a bunch of other Spartans too. Maybe we'll see Blue Team, Kelly, Fred, George. Maybe we'll see others, but as of right now, A rating for currently, it's still too early. I maybe give it a 5, maybe 6.5. Just solely on the structure of the development. But again, like we said, the third episode sets the tone for most of the story to follow. Visually wise, whoever did the animation for the Sangheili, which are the main Covenant force, that was nailed. They were like these big, like brutish, like tanks, which is nice because they're an alien race. They're faster, stronger, smarter, and yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen any of the jackals or the grunts or even the brutes. Because the Covenant was a hodgepodge mix of a lot of races. Not just the Sangheili or the Sangshayum. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. But that's my quick little review of the first 2 episodes I've seen of Master Chief for Halo. As more episodes comes out, maybe my opinion will change. Who knows? But as of right now, that's my stance on it. But if there are no further questions, I'll take us out. So drop a like, drop a comment, turn on that notification bell, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you thought about Halo in the comment section. What are your thoughts on it, and where do you think this will go? But with that being said, I'll catch you at the next one. Later.